Here's the weekly trending key levels analysis for the week 21st of January to 25th 2013 on GBPUSD. Here is the weekly time frame, and checking the trend already, you don't need much analysis to know the trend for this particular pair this week, because in the past week it's recorded a bearish engulfing line, so which is a confirmation, or rather a continuation from the fall of 2 weeks before. The fall that started all the way from 1.6343. It recorded about 8 weeks low in the past week, engulfing the entire candle of the week before it, and the new week has just resumed. New trading week has just resumed, and the week price opened below the close of the previous week, and already is making a suggestion that there is a likelihood of price recording more new lows, and we all have here already a new low, a new low that is lower than the past week's activities. Price action has been recorded already. The low for the past week was at 1.5853, and the new low for this week already is at 5846, and currently price is making its way up. Now we've done the weekly key levels analysis already here, and here are the details here. That's for the past week. Yeah, these are the key levels for the floor pivot points, and these are for the Woody's pivot points. We have for the Camarilla pivots and the Max pivots here. So we've plotted them already. All we just did was to make use of the ones we had already for the week before the past week, and we just have to make adjustments. If I come to the weekly Camarilla S2, I will just highlight it and go to the horizontal line properties and making the adjustment with the new figures generated already. So we have the levels intact right now, and currently price appear to have tested the Camarilla support level, which is at that's the second Camarilla support level for the week, which is at 1.5836, but price got to 1.58343 rather, and turned back. Now create as the week opened with a gap. Okay, so what we're expecting at this time, there is a confluence of key levels up here. We have the yearly floor pivots at 1.5927, which has been temporarily turned to resistance. The yearly Camarilla buy level has been temporarily turned to resistance, and the yearly floor pivot has also been turned to resistance presently. Here is the Camarilla resistance level 2, and above that you have the weekly Woody's pivot point at 1.5934, followed by you have the weekly floor pivots there at 1.5955, and then the Camarilla, the weekly Camarilla sell is also at that level. So there is a bunch of confluence of key levels around the 1.59 area, 5928, 5945, 5955, and so on. So we will be positioning for a sell. Now as a trending key levels trader, what you just do as you check today and is price is close to a minor resistance level, which is at Kamala resistance 1 and 2. It's just around there. I will suggest you just take a walk. Don't bother sitting down in front of your system waiting for when it will happen. Rather, you may just set up a sell limit order, or better, let things be. From time to time you could just check, but except you are extremely busy that you won't have the time to come back to check. But of course, if you are, better, I will just suggest you better keep away from the market until you are very ready. But as it is right now, you can go continue with other activities of yours until price gets to the major key levels where decisions are to be made. So as it is now, today is Monday, and I may just be doing nothing. But before I conclude on that, let me show you the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we have the daily trend line targets at 1.5896, which already was surpassed or broken below last week Friday. Now currently, for the day, just this early morning, price is on its way to retest the weekly Camarilla resistance and then to see if it can also test the others. Of course, this is really a confluence area where trending key level traders should watch out for. Okay, so if price doesn't get all the way here today, of course we have a bearish continuation pattern that's closed Friday's trading. So we will have here trading actually should take place today. So as a trending key levels trader, you should be watching out for signals around this area. And if I will use my crosshair to just do a kind of measuring the range of trading on Friday, that's about 155 pips. So say divided by 2 by 50%, which is around 1.5923 thereabout, or 68.2% of the retracement. So around this area where we have the weekly pivot, slow pivot, the weekly Camarilla sell, I could actually initiate a sell limit order around here if I find myself going to be too busy. So what I will just do, let me check my risk based on the key levels here too. So here is the weekly Woody's R1. So above that I can set up my stop loss, okay, and just before the weekly Camarilla buy breakout level. So at 1.621, okay, I can set up a stop loss there while I set up a sell at around 1.5950. So if I do that, what about my targets? Okay, the first target, if a sell order is initiated here, a sell target should be around the first target should be around here at 5.834, which to me, since price didn't really touch it, it might break it on its way down, except for the fact that it was a place where a turning point was encountered sometime in November 2012. So that area might be at least first target. If I get there, that's about 106 pips. So if you pick half of your lot profits around there, if you pick your profit as in taking off half of your position around that level, you would have locked in more than 100 pips, and then of course you can let it continue to go and test the level at 5808, where if it fails, the next place to now wait to exit is around the Camarilla buy area, which is around 1.5781. So that's how you can actually go about trading this market today, Monday, and possibly through the week. In the course of the week, I'll be recording my personal activities around these areas and what I'll be doing. So for now, I can just initiate a sell limit order around here and see if price would actually go do something. Of course, when you see price forming this way, there are two possibilities here. Remember, trading is a game of statistical probability. Now with what we have here, there's a possibility this may close as a piercing line. Of course, if it does, it means that for the next 2-3 days it might go beyond these levels. But there is also a possibility that if price is rejected here today, then it's going further down. So I'll just risk a little. What I'm going to be risking here? I'll be putting my stop loss above the yearly Woody's pivot at 1.6006, which was rejected last week, Thursday and Friday. So let me quickly set up stop loss there, set up a sell order around 1.5955, just one lot until I'm ready to stay in the market to watch. So 1.5955, I will be setting up a sell limit order around there until I'm ready to come and sit down to watch the market. It's going to be quite a very busy day for me, and I have to just do this and then set up a stop loss around there, and that will be giving me about a stop loss of about, if I set it at above 609, okay, 6009, so that will be giving me about 54 pips stop loss, while I'll be targeting at 5836. If I add 3 pips spread to it, that will be 5839. And so I'll just set that up and let it be there. When I have the time, perhaps later in the day, I could come back to check it and possibly show you what is going on. But if I'm unable to do any recording on it based on where I am, or depending on where I am, then I could just show you the results eventually when if that triggers or not. Of course, I will be when that is happening. When I'll be doing the evaluation, I will beam the camera on my screen. So have a wonderful trading time, and make sure you trade to keep your profits.